Hey, I'm Matt Nichols at MrMaple. We're doing another employee highlight today. Today we're talking to actually one of the guys who's been here the longest with us right now, Zeb. Zeb's been here since you were 16?
Yeah, 16, about 3.5 years, something like that.
Yeah. So how did you first find out about MrMaple?
It was actually kind of wild. A family member was watching the show, and then we just kind of reached out. I reached out and texted, I believe, Tim, and I was like, hey, are y'all possibly hiring? And y'all were like, yeah, man, we'd love to have you aboard. So
Yeah, they saw us on Growing a Greener World. Shout out to Growing a Greener World. And so long story short, from my side of it, they were like, would you like to hire my 16-year-old son? And I was like, nah, I don't know. And then we met him, and like, we love this guy. He's just awesome.
yeah.
So, Zeb, what are some of your favorite plants that you've interacted with over your years at MrMaple?
Favorite plant's probably like a Macaulay Yatsubusa. Just by like seeing all of them in all the greenhouses, there's nothing really like it. It kind of stands alone whenever you walk in, and pretty cool tree.
All right. So, Zeb, what are some of your ambitions? I know you got a side hustle going on that's getting more and more popular every day. But so, what are some of your ambitions, and what are some of your talents you've been kind of developing lately?
A lot of ambitions is start a little welding and fab business on the side. You know, I love MrMaple, but you know, it's really cool to like be able to build stuff. So we're doing like driveway gates and chimeneas and just really cool little artsy stuff like that.
He did some amazing work at Jeter Mountain Farm recently. What's the name of your business, and we'll clip in a
That's
picture.
Penley Mobile Welding and Fabrication.
And what's the best way for people to reach you?
We actually have a Facebook page, and all the links are through that, how you can contact.
Zeb's super talented. I've seen some of his work. I might be a bit biased, but I'm very proud of this guy. Like I said, he's been with us since he's 16, so I feel like I've watched you grow up a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll cut in some clips. He's the one in the videos that my daughter loves in the pink gorilla outfits. So you've probably seen Zeb in a lot of our videos over the years if you watch MrMaple videos. But we really appreciate you, man.
Welcome to the MrMaple Show. My name's Zeb. I've been working.
Hi, I'm Tim, and Zeb's, like Matt said, has been one of our longest employees that we've had here at MrMaple. When Zeb first started here, I think he came in shorts sometime around October, and we thought all winter long, we said, how long is this kid going to last? Because he's wearing shorts, and it's, 15 degrees outside. But
That was me.
Yep, 3 years later, you see he's actually in jeans. He figured some things out and ended up staying.
Yeah.
But that whole first winter, it was shorts. It was crazy. Zeb, you've been with us for a very long time. You've done a lot of different jobs. What jobs do you typically do at MrMaple? We tell people a little bit about your job.
At MrMaple, I guess my title you could say is the shipping manager. I handle the whole shipping processes from pulling the list off the computer in the mornings, custom making people's boxes to fit their orders, making sure everything gets in a box and the box was fitted for those trees, and then printing shipping labels if you've got a box in the past year. So I probably printed the label on it.
Yep, Zeb's our fastest label printer, fastest box maker, fastest box taper. He handles the whole sort of process when it comes to that. What would you say your favorite thing is at MrMaple?
Favorite thing?
Favorite job doing?
Job doing.
Yeah.
I'm say probably shipping. Kind of laid back, get it done. Yeah. Building greenhouses is pretty fun. I do like that.
Yeah.
Stretching the poly. There's a lot that goes into it that you don't really see.
Yeah. So Zeb, you told us what your favorite job is doing here. What's your favorite thing about working at MrMaple?
Favorite thing about working at MrMaple is just working with a lot of my buddies, getting to, work with Tim and Matt. They're pretty cool.
And also, Zeb has about probably 6 or 7 of his friends that he talked into working at MrMaple once he came on board. I think about every 3 or 4 months he's like, hey guys, y'all looking about hiring? One of my friends might be interested in joining MrMaple. And all of them work at MrMaple now too. And so, how many people you think we've probably hired from of your friends?
Oh, probably 20. Like, over the years, probably 20. Some have come, some have stayed. Most of them went to college.
It's pretty crazy. Now, Zeb is also the king of humor at MrMaple. So, Zeb, tell us your favorite joke. So, Zeb, what's your favorite joke?
Favorite joke was definitely like the first open house, like 2 years ago, and we had the radios, and I was up there parking cars, and Matt was down here helping customers, and I got on the radio, and I was like, what kind of tree fits in your hand? A palm tree. And I think Matt came back, and he was like, why don't you make like a tree and leave me alone? And I was just like up there alone parking cars, and it was a good time.
Well, Zeb's our king of comedy here. He keeps everything light for us, keeps everything entertaining. And this is an important time for you to see someone who's integral here at MrMaple, who does a lot for us, that has done a lot for you. You might just not have seen it. He's behind the scenes.